everybody, it's Nolan here, and welcome to a quick live where I'm going to jump on and teach you a lesson live right now. I'm going to teach you 2 killer quotes which you can use in your gypsy jazz guitar playing. So that's what's going to happen in this lesson. It's going to be a short, bite-sized lesson, like all my teaching, stuff which you can use on the gig tonight. So 2 killer quotes that you can use in your gypsy jazz playing. And just a bit of housekeeping first. For a start, share this video, okay? So that's what I'm going to do right now on my laptop. Share it with a friend who deserves to see this. So I'm going to look for the video right now, and I'm going to share it. And also type in where you're watching from as well. Right now I'm in the UK, I'm in England, at my mom's house. And you can see I've got a couple of different guitars. And stick around because I've got a couple of good stories about these guitars in a second. But first, share the video, say hi, tell me where you're watching from. And I'm in England right now. And so type in where you're watching from and share the video, which I'm going to do right now. If I can find it. Where's the video? And how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing great. I can see it. There's the live lesson. And I want to share it with my friends. Yes, I do. So I'm going to share it. Here we go. Do that and then share it. Yeah, share. Perfect. All right, welcome everybody. It's Nolan. If you don't know me, then I'm a gypsy jazz guitarist, an educator, and inspirer whose mission is to help people have fun with this music that Django Reinhardt left us in an uncomplicated way, teaching you bite-sized lessons which can help you right away. Okay, that's my mission. Uncomplicated stuff, not really dwelling on the theory. And in today's lesson, I want to teach you 2 quotes that you can use in gypsy jazz songs. So what the hell is a quote? A quote is a piece of music which you apply to another piece of music which isn't related. So for example, if you're playing a D major chord, okay, and you're on a D major chord for a bit, you might quote this. Okay, so you're playing D major and you might go. Okay, there's D major, and that quote is from Mona Lisa. Welcome everybody, I can see lots of people joining. This is going to be a fun session where I'm going to teach you 2 quotes you can use on gypsy jazz. And also stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you all about this guitar and also about a story about this guitar, which is really fun and really interesting. So welcome to the show. A quote, what is it? It's a bit of music or a bit of melody that you use from another piece and put it on another piece. So say we're playing in D major, okay, you've got a D chord and you want to do a quote, then one quote would be this. Okay, so that's Mona Lisa, Nat King Cole. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. I'm not going to sing it. Okay, so that's a nice quote you could use on D major. This isn't one of the 2 killer ones, all right? That's just an example, just to kind of get you used to the concept. Another example, totally different, might be, say you're playing over A minor. You might go. Still a quote, that's Smoke on the Water from Deep Purple, and you might put it on minor swing. You might be going. Okay, so that's a quote. And the whole purpose of quotes is kind of like the audience. It can be fun. It can be kind of like, it can be clever and fun and funny basically, but the danger is you don't want to overuse them. So I'm going to teach you 2 in this lesson which you can use at the right time, and I'll show you where to use them. Welcome everybody. Type in where you're watching from. If you're watching in the future, type in. And also, a little bit of housekeeping, make sure you get your free course, Gypsy Jazz Crash Course. There's a brilliant course waiting for you there. We've just uploaded some new lessons. You've got 3 of my favorite minor licks which you can use in your solos to really get that gypsy sound. You've got the cool chord changes to minor swing, okay, the cool chords, and also you've got a lesson in rhythm, la pompe, all waiting for you there. You just have to go to this URL, enter your name and email, click send, click a couple of buttons, and then you'll get the course in the email. It's a great course to get you going with your gypsy jazz playing, okay? So don't forget to do that. Okay, quote number 1. This is over a 2-5-1 in G. A minor 7, D7, G. Okay, 2-5-1. We're in G major. Okay, Chord 2 is A minor 7, A minor. Chord 5 is D7, and chord 1, G, okay? It happens all over the place in jazz and gypsy jazz, a 2-5-1. So if you've got ideas, licks, quotes you can use, then it's always gonna be really useful in just about every piece in gypsy jazz. So say we're at the bridge. Forget about where we are. First, let's learn the quote. So I'm using this quote from Embraceable You, right? Okay, really simple. It's from the old standard Embraceable You. Okay, and that's gonna go ba-do-dee-do, ba-bo-bee-bo-bo-bo. Okay, it's gonna go over a 2-5-1 in G. A minor 7, D7, G. Very, very simple. And I'm going to show you how I've adapted this quote to sound even cooler. Okay, so the quote. Really, really easy, right? Which is what it's all about. We don't want complicated stuff. Okay, so that A, B, C, A, B, C, D, G, G. That's going to go ba, do, dee, da, do, do, dee, do, do. So anytime you've got a 2-5-1 in G, that's what you can play, okay? So you're going, say you're playing Coquette, right? Coquette is the tune. Deep do, deep bo, be do, bo, be do, be bo, be bo, dee do, be do, bo, bo. Now we go to the bridge. First 3 chords of the bridge of Coquette is A minor 7, D7, G. So then we can go, oh yeah, let's lose that quote. Da, do, dee, do, 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 dee, do, do. Okay, that's from Embraceable You. Now what's even cooler, I've adapted this quote to make it sound even better, and you can go. Okay, so. Okay. So for the A minor, we're going to go, if you just fret that shape, okay? That's a really useful shape when you're in A minor. That's A minor 9. Okay, welcome Thad, welcome everybody. I can't really see the screen so well, so just welcome everybody and make sure you got your guitars with you. There's the A minor 9 inversion there, very simple on the 5th fret. Pinky's taking the B, okay? So the quote goes, kind of like a lick really, so in time, sorry I'm just getting comfortable here. Okay. So these notes sound great in a 2-5-1, so you're going A minor 7, D7, G. Okay, again, A minor 7, D7, G. So you play something like this. Okay, get it in time. Okay, hear how it goes. Da be da da do be da ba do ba be boo boo. Okay, again. Ba be da do da dee da da do do dee boo do. Again, slow motion. Okay, really easy. Okay, so there's bass from the A minor 9. You take the melody to that G sharp, the 4th fret, and then back to. It sounds great in a 2-5-1, okay? A minor 7, D7, G. And in Coquette, you can actually use it for the next chord too. So the whole bridge of Coquette goes like this. A minor 7, D7, G. Now it goes to E7. So we can go, and then upper fret. That's for the whole bridge of Coquette. Da be da do da be da da do da dee do dum. Ba be da do da be da da dum bum bim bum. See how that works? And then. Okay, so that's awesome quote number one, killer quote number one. It's kind of an adapted version of Embraceable You, and you can use it on any 2-5-1. If we transpose that into another key, if it's in D minor 7, G7, C major, yeah, D minor 7, G7, C, we can navigate to it here. Okay, that's the D minor 9, that's the beginning. Alright, it sounds funny on this guitar. Usually this guitar would be something like that. But anyway, so that's killer quote number one. How's everybody doing? This I like to teach in bite-sized chunks, okay? Little snippets of things that you can use straight away. That's my style of teaching. And if you like that style of teaching, make sure, without a doubt, that you go to Gypsy Jazz Crash Course, put up some really cool videos here. My favorite 3 minor licks, how to play the chord changes to minor swing, and how to play La Pompe rhythm, okay? There's a course, a free course waiting for you at gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com, all right? So all you gotta do is go to that URL. The link is in the description. Click it, put your name and your email, go through a couple of clicks, and then you'll get an email from me with the course, okay? And it's really useful. You can learn some really cool licks and get that La Pompe down, so it gives you real confidence in gypsy jazz, whether you've been playing for years or whether you're a beginner. Really cool course, okay? And it's free, so don't want you to miss out. Make sure you go there. Also, make sure you share this video and send the love. Is there anybody there? I can't see, but send the love. If you're watching in the future, click that love button, okay? Send me the love. I'm in England right now and I need some love. Okay, I've got a story about this guitar, okay? This is a Gibson what is it, Mom? 45. J45. This is a Gibson J45 guitar. And I've got a great story about this guitar. And this guitar, that's my very first guitar that I ever owned when I was a kid. And I'm at my mom's house now. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that. Thanks for the love. Keep sending the love. Yeah, do it. Okay? I'm gonna tell you a story about that guitar and this guitar in a second. Now, the whole point of this lesson is to teach you 2 killer quotes that you can use, in your playing right away. The first one, we're gonna quote Embraceable You over 2-5-1. We're gonna adapt it. Okay, it's really useful. The second quote is based around the same, but it's from Laura. It's a beautiful old ballad, a beautiful old jazz standard. Thanks for the love. Okay, so it's Laura. Okay, so that's Laura, the tune, right? It's a beautiful old jazz standard. And if you quote this when you're playing, it's really hip. People like Bireli Lagrene, who's like the boss of all guitar players ever, he uses this quote. He uses some great quotes. He's a prolific quoter. He's got a good sense of humor and he knows when to use them. And this Laura quote is really cool. Okay, so it also goes over a 2-5, okay? So the same thing if you're in the bridge of Coquette, okay? A minor 7, D7, G, okay? See how it works? Up tempo, it can be a ballad, doesn't matter. You can quote that Laura, and it's easy to navigate to because again, you've just got that A minor 9 chord there, all right? Okay, and then it works great for the 2-5. I'll show you it in another tune now. Honeysuckle Rose. This is Honeysuckle Rose. Okay, excuse the singing, but just to give you the picture. You got those 2 5s there. See, G minor 7, C7, G minor 7, C7, right? And when you go, okay, there's the Laura quote. And it sounds great in Honeysuckle Rose, just another example. So say you're going, Honeysuckle Rose. This is what you're doing in your solo, okay? So it's quoting Laura, the old standard, on Honeysuckle Rose, and it sounds really, really cool. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody watching from? I'm currently in England visiting my mom, and this is my dad's old guitar. This is his Gibson J45, which I'll tell you a story about this guitar. You ready for a story? Well, he bought this in Nashville at a pawn shop in 1966, okay? It's a Gibson J45, and it's been around the world and been played a bit, you can see. Okay, it's a Gibson. It's an old J45, and it's my dad's old guitar, okay? And I'm here at my mom's house playing it, and it's got a lot of vibes. It's not perfect for gypsy jazz, but who cares? It's just a guitar. It's got 6 strings, you know, it's great. And that's the story. This was bought in '66 in a pawn shop in Nashville. My mom and dad were there, and they got this guitar, okay? And it's been around the world, and it's been beaten up, and it's been played a lot. How's everybody doing? Just to let you know what's going on here, what you're looking at. My name's Nolan, and I'm a gypsy jazz guitarist and educator and inspirer, inspiring people from every genre of playing guitar to get them playing gypsy jazz in a fun way with bite-sized lessons, okay? And that's my mission, and I want to help you too. And if you like this style of teaching, make sure you go to the Gypsy Jazz Crash Course, okay? There's a free course waiting for you here with some great licks to get you up and running soloing, some rhythm lessons, and also the chords to minor swing, which is the main tune in this music, gypsy jazz. It's free. You just got to enter your name and email. So I want you to have that course. It's really, really useful. You'll find it really inspiring, okay? And let me tell you, just recap what I'm doing in this lesson before I tell you about this guitar, which is really interesting. Basically, hello everybody. I can't see the screen properly, but I know people are saying hi. If you feel like it, click that love heart button, okay? Click the love heart and send me the love, okay? I'm sending you love, sending the love from this guitar. I'm sending you the love in the form of 2 killer quotes that you can use in your soloing on gypsy jazz, okay? So the first one was over a 2-5-1, A minor 7, D7, G. And we just went, yeah, over a 2-5. Okay, and then when we go up to the other bit in Coquette, even if you're just playing over an E7, you can use this. Okay, there's E7. If you're stuck of ideas what to play over E7, you can go. It's got a great sound there. Okay, so the bridge of Coquette. Coquette is that tune. Bridge of Coquette. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's in the bridge of Coquette. Quote number 2 was Laura, the old tune. Old melody, and again it goes over a 2-5. So for example, in Honeysuckle Rose, okay, so any 2-5 you can quote. It sounds really, really cool. Okay, so there's 2 quotes. One, Embraceable You, with that little extra note, and the number 2 was Laura. And the quotes are limitless. There's millions. I know loads and loads. I try not to use too many because it gets a bit too much if you're only using quotes. But it's fun when you drop them in the right place. Like I said at the beginning of this lesson, what a quote is just a bit of music which you superimpose on another bit of music, and it kind of sounds fun. For example, over a D major chord, you could go. Right? So if you find yourself, for example, in a tune like Django's Castle, of Mona Lisa, which you throw into another tune. So that's over a D major chord. You could also do something crazy like go. You could quote Smoke on the Water over an A minor. Okay, if you feel like it, if you think that's going to be funny, then do it. You can do anything you want, that's the thing. Feel free, don't feel trapped into scales and arpeggios and thinking you've got to be shredding. Just be free with your music and play how you play best, all right? That's what I try and do. And I want you to do the same, okay? So this is just, this guitar, by the way, let me tell you about this guitar. This is my dad's guitar, okay, which he bought in Nashville, 1966, and it's been around the block. Send the love, please. And this guitar, yeah, Bella, can you hold this for a second? This guitar was the first guitar I ever had. Okay, this is my first guitar. So I started playing guitar when I was 6. You can stand here. I started playing guitar when I was 6, and my mum and dad got me this guitar, which is a, what is it? It's a classic. It's a Hondo. It's a Hondo. Okay? That was my first guitar. And I'm at my mum's house right now. That's why I'm digging this stuff up. And that was my first guitar, and it was a Hondo. And it's still a great guitar. It hasn't got any strings on at the moment, so it doesn't sound that great, but it's a Hondo. And that was my very first guitar, which I used to play tunes like, what did I used to play? You hold that and look cute. So I used to play like, I think that was my first tune. Okay, anyway, that was that first guitar. This is my daughter, Isabel, by the way. You can sit down. And this is my dad's guitar. So that's the story on the guitars, which is fascinating. And it's inspiring to play old guitars and guitars which have got stories. And I'm in England right now. And just to recap what happened in this lesson, I taught you two killer quotes that you can use in Gypsy Jazz. Send the love, send the love. Click that love heart button, don't be shy. And they were Embraceable You and Laura, okay? 2 old standards which you can superimpose over any 2-5-1, okay? 2-5-1 progression all over the place. A minor 7, D7, G. That's a 2-5-1 in G, right? So we can go. Okay, that's Laura over the 2-5. It doesn't matter if it's fast, it might be. You can play it fast as well. It also sounds really, really cool. The other quote that we use was Embraceable You, okay? You can go. And that goes over a 2-5. So in Coquette, Bito, Bipo, Bito, Bo, Bida, Dida, Dip, Do, Dipo, Bito, Do. Bridge of Coquette. Now up to E7. So it sounds great. So I'm going to keep the lesson short because that's how you learn better. I'm not going to throw the book at you. I'm just going to teach you in a bite-sized way, which is all my teaching is about that. And actually using stuff which is actually useful, which you can actually remember, and then actually go to the session or the gig or wherever you're playing and actually start to use this stuff. So even if you just remember that Laura quote, okay, and add it in the next time you play a 2-5, it's going to sound really good, okay? Make sure you get your crash course. I want you to get this. I want you to get inspired. gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. Go there, put your email and name in, okay? Click a couple of buttons, and then you'll get an email from me with your Gypsy Jazz crash course, okay? I'm going to teach you my favorite minor licks, how to play minor swing chords, and La Pompe, okay? All in there, lots of inspiration. Make sure you go to that link. The link is in the description of this video. That's it. I'm going to jump off, okay? I'll see you next week. I'm going to be back regularly here, and I just want to inspire you with your Gypsy Jazz playing from whatever music you're coming from. you can always use a bit of gypsy jazz and get a bit of passion into your playing. And it doesn't matter what guitar you're playing on. Obviously it doesn't. This is a Gibson J45, my dad's old Gibson J45. And so what? It's just got 6 strings. This hasn't got any strings on it, so it's difficult to play any kind of music on it. But that was my first guitar that I ever owned. So that's it, I'm gonna jump off. I want you to pick up your guitars, get inspired, get the crash course, okay? Click that link in the description and send the love, okay? Click love, love, love. All you need is love. So that's it, I'm gonna sign off. It's Rob and Nolan. I'll be back at you with another lesson really soon. Lots of love from the Nolan camp. See you later, ciao.